Hello there. This is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. Working out increases masculinity. Now, look, I'm going to tell you what. A lot of guys ask me on how to be more masculine. And, what can they do? What behaviors? And they focus more on the behaviors and stuff. And there's some important stuff. I mean, in general, you want to be more assertive. You want to be more aggressive. But a key to having that masculine energy is simply testosterone, right? Simply testosterone. You need more energy because what is the masculine energy? The masculine energy is about doing things. It's about taking action. It goes out in the world. It's about imposing your will, not just on yourself, but on your immediate environment. That's an active thing. See, femininity is passive. Femininity is like the iceberg that's waiting for the sun to come out to melt it some. Femininity is like the ground waiting for the shovel to break it in. It just chills. The most is with you sitting around passive, you not moving around. That's more feminine. And I don't mean in a homosexual type of way or something like that. It's just an energetic thing because it's passive. If you want to be more masculine, you have to be more active. And it's not even so much you lifting or doing cardio or engaged in martial arts or doing something where you're moving. You might be on a job where you're moving around stuff, right? But see, in order for you to do that, you need energy. But see, here's how it works. When you work out, when you do the resistance training, and I'm going to get into that in a second, or the cardio, or you may be sprinting, or you might be maybe working that bag in a boxing gym or something. Your body will increase the amount of testosterone naturally in order to respond to that. It's saying, oh, I need you to do that. It needs to do this. It increases it. And part of that comes from the foods you eat as well. Like I would strongly suggest that if you maybe do some YouTube searches on nutrition, what foods can increase it. Usually dry and hot foods are very good for increasing a man's energy. Like eating seeds and stuff or leafy vegetables will increase it. Especially like pumpkin seeds, stuff like that. Eating walnuts, nuts, and stuff like that will actually increase it because it's dry, or eating spicy foods. That's dry. It's energetic. I mean, people know about me and the buffalo wings, and even in the previous podcast, I said I hadn't had any for a while, but even when I eat other stuff, I prefer some spice on it, but it energizes you, and that's one of the main reasons I like buffalo wings anyway. Spicy, get some spicy foods. I don't know, maybe it's from the Creole background or something, but it's an energetic thing. And see, when you work out, that's the easiest way to increase your masculinity, though. Yeah, you eating some foods, and yeah, you might have a mindset to say, oh yeah, I need to do all this, but you got to move. Your body has to move. See, one of the things now, it's a sad thing recently, especially in American culture. Men ain't working out, ain't moving like they used to. We sitting around a lot. You got too many dudes spend too much time on the computer or their phones, checking out everything but not really moving. You're sitting around too much. That's a key. That's a problem. Men, like I said, men are built to move. I've always talked about the house of the man. Like, if you're a warrior, you ain't sitting around chilling. The warrior is active. Maybe he might be more defensive in how he interacts, but shoot, somebody come in his house or somebody say something to his woman or, he got to take some action. Think about it. He got to take some action. A warrior ultimately he got to have that mindset. He got to do something. The eagle is an apex predator. The hunter, and that's definitely active. But you got to have the energy to do it. See, that's the thing with working out. Now, like I said, several times when I talk about the body game and hitting the gym and everything, you get some guys like, I don't want to do it for women. Okay. And like I always say, okay, fine, don't do it. You're doing it for yourself so you can create that life. Because seriously, I'll say it now. I've noticed, even though I'm working out at home, it's not the same intensity as in the gym. And I'm noticing some little slight differences. I can't wait for it. It's about to open up in a week or so. Again, I'm going to be up in there. I'm going to be doing 2-a-days for a while. But my output, work output actually increases. I actually have more energy. But that energy is coming from the working out. Now, I mentioned resistance training. Now, see, that's important, especially for older men. Because, and I've said this publicly, like, I'm 55. And one thing with older men, like as you get older, you're going to always have a gradual drop off of testosterone. Now, if you like are naturally high to begin with, I mean, it's still not going to be the same, right? But if you work out, that actually makes a difference. Because I use myself for an example. My testosterone might actually be higher than what it was when I was younger. That's because I'm doing more resistance training now. And everybody old should do it, because when an older man is doing that resistance training, what happens? That tells your body, it's like, oh, I need the energy so this dude can throw up that 300 pounds. Boom. It responds to it. And then once you got that energy in you, what do? You transmute it to other things. I transmute it to like getting some work done, or your business, or just hustling on your job. Now, I remember a job I had, right? I was working retail. Now, even though, and it was like the last full day job I had, right? And I was doing a lot of support stuff, like moving stuff and all of that, right? And I remember I had guys younger than me amazed I could outwork them. But that's because the energy was flowing, as a result. And, outworking people, kept money flowing. And see, especially with everything happening with the economy and everything, a man's going to need that energy. I don't care. A lot of people thinking, oh, well, if you IT, be on a computer, but some basic shit still going to need to be done. Man, I know people talking about, AI and all of that, but a lot of that's going to affect, more intellectual type of stuff. More passive type of stuff. And yeah, they got some robots and stuff, but there's still a lot of stuff out here you still gonna need men for. For the time being, men still build. We still building the homes. We still paving the highways. We still making stuff happen. And that's one thing, even with the lockdowns and anything, I still see dudes on the street making, paving and doing the hard work. But you still need energy for that. And even if you more on the intellectual side, more the, office type, you still need energy to get doing what you got done. Because trust me, having worked in an office before, trust me, you sit there and your energy's low. Shoot, you ain't getting anything done anyway. All right? So, that's the thing. A lot of people want to know, well, how can I become more masculine and stuff? You work out. That'll make your testosterone increase. That gives you the energy. All you need to do is have an outlet for it. It becomes automatic. And that's how ultimately everybody should do anyway. It should be a natural thing. And it's not the masculinity is deep as energy. So to the point, it's go beyond like you doing stuff to think that's masculine. It's just an energy. It's going to reflect in how you move, how you respond to things, how you just live your life. But a key to building it up is simply working out. So anyway, that's all I got for today. I'll get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.